Well, I was using my older Vitamix yesterday and blending some ice cream, which is some really, really thick liquid. When you do that, it slows down. And actually, believe it or not, you want to try to keep it at the highest speed when you're doing really thick liquid. And I didn't. I could feel and hear the motor struggling, and it wasn't working. It shut off. Actually, thankfully, I just about finished everything, but when I went to turn it on, it shut off. And I'm hoping that it was just the thermal overload, because there is a thermal overload protection on motors for these Vitamix blenders, and what they do is it shuts the motor off and it has to cool, which takes between 20 and 60 minutes. Sometimes people, unplug it. Sometimes people will try to blow air into the cooling fins here in the motor, because there's ways to get air in there, or put it in the refrigerator or freezer to cool it down to speed that process up, but it doesn't always work. You have to wait, and I, of course, drank all my ice cream because it would have melted within 20 to 60 minutes, would have been gone. So anyway, let's plug it in now, and let's see if it actually works, because I really hope it does, otherwise I killed the motor. Oh, yeah. Okay, it works. Perfect. Perfect. So glad. But anyway, that's it. If your blender shuts off, it's probably and hopefully just the thermal overload protection. Those are some tricks, to fix it quicker. Like I said, the air, or put it in the refrigerator or freezer, but it could cause condensation problems in those things, so beware of that if you keep it in too long. But the biggest thing is if you're blending thick liquids, just don't blend that too often. Don't blend too much of it. The more thick liquid, the more strain on the motor. And of course, when it starts to slow down or struggle, turn it all the way up. Don't let it blend at a low speed, because the problem is when you're blending at a low speed, one last little pointer, the fan that's attached to the motor spins at a low speed as well, so it cannot effectively cool that motor when the fan is spinning at a low speed, and what it does is it causes overheat. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Alright, we're blending up my pure organic pea protein now that it works.